Hello and welcome to another episode of Snowrunner. Right guys, today's job we are going to be going and we're not necessarily gonna do like a job. We're gonna go and in the little scout vehicle. I like to drive around in a little scout, and we have got some things we need to do with a scout. And today's little mission with the scout is we need to go on and basically go and get a free scout. For everybody who's played the game before, we're going to go and get the Scout 800. Now, personally, I don't really need it. Personally, I don't really want it. But we can sell it, and it's money. So that's kind of what I'm thinking here, guys. It's just money we can use for other truck mods, things like that. Might look at just jumping into a couple of little side missions just to unlock them while also out on a journey. But there's basically a Scout 800 we can go and collect. I hope it doesn't need repair. If it needs repairing, then this is just a completely wasted journey. I don't think it does. I think it's... If it is, it is. We'll just bring up another truck. I can't put any repairs and fuel on the roof of this Land Rover, because it's a higher level than what we currently are at the moment. So yeah, we'll just make our way there. We'll try and unlock a couple of these little side missions. I think I've already unlocked this one, but at the end of the day, we'll do it to make sure that we can get them unlocked, so we've got a wider range of things to do. Now, I did say yesterday off recording I was going to go and get that trailer up by the warehouse. I did do that off recording. We're not going to use that trailer, so it's easier just to get it to sell. So the money did go up a little bit, a couple of £1,000 I think it was. Yeah, any trailers we're not going to use, I might just go and get them off recording, just because we're not going to use them. It's money in the bank, so we can basically pay for some really cool upgrades basically. Yeah, we've got quite a long drive on this job, but I am going to top the fuel up on the way, guys. I know we won't end up needing much fuel to top up, but we're going to go and do it anyway, because once we get the Scout, I know there is a Scout trailer mission nearby. Basically deliver the Scout trailer, so we'll do that while we're there, because we're in a Scout, and it's a long way to go in a Scout for no reason. Well, I say no reason. It's a long way to go in a Scout for just one mission, so we might as well do them. But so that's probably going to be the two missions we do today. Well, the two little things we do. We'll fill basically about 40 minutes. So we'll do as much as we can within 40 minutes. So the little missions in the top right corner of the screen, just ignore them today. It's a different kind of jobs. We're gonna do more of the little, what I don't even want to say side quests. They're not even side quests, but one of them will be a mission, and one of them is basically just going to give us a vehicle that we can really sell. Basically, that is basically the whole thing of it. We can sell it and we'll make some money. We'll probably keep it for a little bit, and we'll sell it when we need money. You never know. I know a lot of people come in the comments in previous videos like, oh, the Scout 800 is the best. Honestly, if you've never driven this Land Rover, drive it. It is fantastic. Like, I have the winch now, so if we roll this, we can basically unroll ourselves, but I can't afford it. So going and getting the Scout 800 is exactly what we need right now. This will basically just complete this job for us, really. But we are going this way without an autonomous winch, so we do really need to just make sure that we take care, especially when we get closer. if we end up rolling, then we end up rolling. There's not much we can do about that. We'll be trying not to roll. Obviously, the whole point is to complete these missions, and we will be trying our absolute best not to roll. But yeah, things happen, and I don't have the winch to correct myself. So let me just go in here. I can't remember if I've unlocked this mission, so I'm just again. I haven't actually unlocked that mission. I do believe that's the trailer we're going for. The stuck trailer mission is so it is actually a little side quest as well. So that'll do. So yeah, we'll go and get the scout. We'll get it just to sell. Oh, hello. This is a little bit deeper than I would have liked. This is not what I would have liked to have done today. Should have maybe gone the other way. Let's try and go a little bit to the right. Is there? There we go. Try and get out of the tyre mud marks. But yeah, we're in low here, guys. We are super struggling otherwise. There we go. Bit firmer land, and we'll be good to go. Lovely. Get that into low plus. It's causing a little bit extra wheel spin than I would have liked, but it's fine. There we go. Get them diff locks turned off. And we'll probably have the same issue again here, because it's going to be a little bit softer, but we're going to try and stick to a slightly harder terrain. Whoa, I did not want to put. Whoa, hello. Alright, let's try that again. Let's try low gear first. I think low should be pretty good. We could winch it, but I don't want to. I don't want to use the winch unless I really have to. Honestly, this truck is this Land Rover Defender is fantastic, and I would love to use the new version, but I know that originally this Defender was one of the best off-road trucks ever made. If you remember rightly, we were here yesterday delivering, but there was no way we could go and get that scout in that truck we were in yesterday. Although we maybe could have done. And how to get yourself stuck? By hitting a rock. That's when winches come in handy. Right. So we're in low plus. We're going to get too much wheel spin there. Let's try a low gear. If not, we'll just winch to a bit harder land. There we go. Come on. Right, this is... You'll have to excuse the mouse movement here, guys. It is... My mouse is not normally as bad as that. Right, we're just going to stay in low plus for now, guys, because this is some pretty deep mud. Okay, it's not going to let us. If locks, we're going to break. I was hoping... Now, let me just reduce my mouse speed down a little bit, because that is just been a bit of a nightmare. Gotta keep it nice and slow. Nice and slow, nice and steady. Absolute nightmare, this. There we go. But as you can see, we are... this is some of the worst parts of this. I was hoping to try and keep them diff locks turned on just for future issues, but we're going a bit too quick apparently. They're overheating. And... oh, too much speed, shall I say, overheating. It's because of the colour change. I instantly thought overheating. No, it's because we're going too fast and basically we'll end up breaking it. Putting too much power and speed through them. So we're just going to kind of slow it down a little bit here, guys, because we don't want to roll now. We're on the final hurdle. If we get around this corner, we're on the final straight to go in and get in this scout truck. Like I say, free money. Free money. I don't think it's classed as a mission, so I think it's just a free vehicle. But yeah, we've got to be careful because we are going to be running out of fuel at some point. If we're not careful. There she be. There is the scout car. And there it is. So all we've got to do is recover that back, and then we'll use the menu and come back to the Land Rover. New truck discovered. There we go. Change truck and recover. There we go. Perfect. Now give me 1 minute. We should have my vehicle at the bottom of this list. How is it? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna have to go and use the menu like that. There we go. Right. So to give you an idea now, guys, we want this trailer here. Okay. There might be a way down here, but it might be very risky and we might crash. And I don't have the winch to do this. But ideally I would have said let's go back and do this, but I'm kind of just feeling a little bit risky. If we roll, we'll go and do a different job. If we don't roll, we'll continue with this one. We might be able to get away with this. Just got to go slow and steady. So basically it's a giant shortcut. Although if I'd have realised, guys, we could have just driven up that hill. I'm telling you now, we could have driven up that hill. There we go. Right. So we're on the main road now. That is fantastic. So we want this road. I'm trying to decide which is going to be the easiest way to go. I'll tell you what, we'll have a little look. We'll get closer and then we'll have a look. We'll try and like scroll out and see where we want to go, because I didn't plan on getting to that scout in like 12 minutes, and that includes like me babbling on and being in the menus and yeah. We got through that a lot quicker than I initially planned. Now we could do this in a proper off-road truck, and I think it would be a lot easier in an off-road truck. Can't really tell where we're... Yeah, that's not really giving me much of a view. So I think we're gonna have to go that way. Once we can get it on the main road, we're laughing. So just got to keep an eye. That is not the trailer I thought it was. Wait. That is not the trailer I thought it was. I've come all this... I'll tell you why. Because that's the trailer I thought I was going to. Right, so... I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do this a different way. That is not the trailer. I can't do that trailer with this one. So, recover that. And we're going to go and do a separate mission. Truck storage. Scout. That Scout's worth 1,200 quid. So, let's go and get into this truck here. And leave this garage. Because there is a couple of trucks near where we want to be. Now, I know fine well there is something here we need to go and basically unlock. But I also know there is a very small truck here. So we want to just kind of go to that one for now. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go on and get that truck. We've got fuel on the roof. We've got spare parts on the roof. Let's hope there's enough to deliver this. Wow, this one is so loud. Just gonna have to turn that down. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up shouting into the microphone just so I can kind of hear myself. Yeah, that was not the mission I wanted to do. So that truck or that trailer, we need to go in this, but not with this body on. We need to go with the two slot body on. Preferably, would prefer to go with something with fuel up, just because it's quite a long way to go. So yeah, that was not the mission I thought it was. I knew there was a scout trailer, just not that one. So I feel I feel bad for that, because I went all that way to do a job and it wasn't even the right job I was thinking of. I knew there was a scout trailer along that top somewhere. There we go. Let's turn left here. Now, you'll remember us seeing this truck when we were getting the watchtower. Okay, that's not what I thought. I thought that might be a delivery job. We might be able to keep this truck. Can't remember off the top of my head which ones are to keep and which ones are... Yeah, I think this is a truck we get to keep, guys. I think this is a truck we get to keep. So, let's find out. As you can see, we are just about... We've got trouble. We'll need some serious engine for this one. Deliver the drowned truck to the farm. Right, so this is not one we get to keep, but we can soon deliver this. Oh, that mud's not gonna, that rain's not gonna help this situation. Right, let's just try and get to a little bit firmer land if possible. This truck, I tell you now, guys, right, if you're struggling on this map with the default vehicles, going to the Steam, like, or the mods or the DLC, buy this little thing. It'll be the best well, I paid £2 for it. Not been funny, but I've done this mission before with a different truck and I have struggled. Honestly, just go get this truck. This truck is making so much light work of these missions. And I suppose you could be like, oh yeah, but you get, you know, it's a bit too easy to do. Yeah, but guys, I don't want to spend 40 minutes stuck in the mud doing nothing. You know, we've got to work our way through the jobs. It'll get to the point soon where some of the maps we will literally be doing nothing. Right, so we'll put that there, and we now need to just get that behind us. We need to deliver this to the farm. I also know at the farm there is another stuck vehicle. So if we have to, we'll go and get that as well. Because we want to make sure we can fill the time for the videos. So we'll get as much done as we can. I want that really close. That's it. Now the reason why I like them really close is this thing doesn't like to turn. And then the last thing I want to do is be getting this stuck on a lamppost. Auto reverse that. There we go. And that's where we're delivering it. As easy as that. Yeah, I know there's another truck stuck on the farm, so we can go and rescue that while we're here. It makes a bit of sense to go rescue it while we're here. There we go. One job down. There you go, we've been promoted. We've got a Looks good to me. Yeah, I'm sure there is a truck. There it is. It's another off-road truck in the field. Let's go and have a look. We might not be able to do it in this. We might need another truck. Might need to repair it, or I don't know. We'll see. I think whatever happens, we'll get it done. I like to try and reverse into them, guys, so I've got maximum power coming out. You really? Yeah, you're really gonna get stuck there. Don't mind me, I am just getting stuck on a... I'm getting stuck on a... There's a stump right underneath me. I ain't even joking. There is a stump underneath me. There it is. There is a stump right underneath it, and I'm trying to just work my way around that stump. That little stump has just proved to be probably one of the biggest ball aches of this episode. I have been defeated by a stump. Alright, come on. Let's go and get it. We need to actually activate the mission as well. That's the problem. But we need to try and stay on a little bit firmer land here. Show task, accept, start tracking. Deliver this truck to the farm. Right. There we go. Okay, not massive jobs, but it'll do. It'll do. Come on. There she is. Another job done. Just like that. So, I suppose now the question is... what have we got? I know there's another truck somewhere. I think it's up here. I know there's a trailer up there. The problem is I'm running out of things. I say I'm running out of things. I'm not running out of things to do, that's for sure. But the only other thing I can do now is maybe go all the way up there. Beyond the places. Find the place, yeah. Stuck trailers all the way up there. Drainage is all the way up there. Missing machinery is deliver the 4 parts, but I need a crane for that. So what have we got here? Pipe Dream is doing that job there. I just don't want to do that one just yet. Deliver. Right, okay. Look, we can do that one. Recover. Okay. We need to customize this because we need to just take the back off. Yeah. So what we'll do now, we will do the farming tools, accept. We'll do that one. So we're going to deliver a trailer to the farm. We might as well use this truck because it's just easier. Now the reason why I've taken this off the back, guys, is because it was a 3-slot, bed. It wouldn't let me connect a trailer. Now I know this. I learned this the hard way yesterday when I tried to sell the other trailer. It wouldn't let me do it. So what we need to do, we need to basically pull up to here and reverse onto this one. But if we'd have had that bed on, it wouldn't connect it. Now, we could have pulled it with the winch, but you have a lot less control with it. No. There we go. So we've attached the trailer. So we're going to go back to the farm again. So this is 3 missions today, guys. And we're only just over halfway, really. Yeah, my other missions I'm going to have are going to be a little bit more difficult because they're getting further away now. So we're going to have to be careful with what jobs we do. Probably in the next episode, I'll probably do that scout mission where you got to go to point A, point B, point, you know what I mean? We'll go and do a few of them points. That'll be a pretty good one. That might take quite a bit of time to do. We do need to try and get the scout up to the top to try and get that scout trailer. We need to drive this truck up to the top of the map so we can go and recover that other trailer. So that's another one to do. Yeah, I really like the Tatra truck that I was talking about in the first couple of episodes. But this thing holds more fuel. It drinks more as well, so kind of balances itself out. But this is actually quicker than the Tatra truck. That's the reason why I'm using this one at the moment over anything else. One, it's making life a lot easier, but two, it is... Right, we have a new mission available apparently. Wet harvest. Deliver 2 bricks, 2 wooden planks, 1 metal beam. So, if you look here, we've already got what we've got here. 1 brick. What's on that side but there? 1 brick. Yeah, so we might as well just go to the warehouse. So there's now a new mission we can do as well in the next episode. We can go to the warehouse, get some bricks, deliver them to here. What else did I say we needed? I've already forgotten. Bricks, wooden beams and planks. Ooh. That's a shame. Right, what else did we get anything else? Steel River supplies. No, not yet. No, let's drive there as fast as possible. Yeah, you see, this is one we've got to do. We've got to go to this King of the Hill here, and we need to basically race to point A, point B. I'm not over bothered about these racing ones, guys, because I just find they just waste a lot of time. I suppose right now the only thing I can do, I haven't got much else to do that I could maybe get done in this episode, because everything's going to be quite far away to do. If we recover back and we just basically drive around this bit here, I'm sure there's a job around here, but it's hidden at the moment because of where we are. I know I know some people will watch, but oh yeah, but you recover back to the garage, you know, why don't you drive back? We want to do as much as we can because there's a lot of maps to do. As we go through the game, some of the jobs are going to get more difficult. Like, soon we're going to be delivering logs on this map. We have to drive across we have to go from this map all the way to the end map, which is across 4 different maps. That alone will be 1 trip per video, and that's if we don't cock it up. Now, if we do roll and we lose the load, I'd have to just restart the video. I wouldn't have a choice. Because at the end of the day, we're not just going to go and drop the load for no reason. But I'd probably turn the rolling and the crashes and stuff into YouTube shorts and stuff on the channel. Yeah, this truck, guys, is just making light work of getting around this map. But it should be a bit easier. It's like the beginner map, and this is like a DLC truck. DLC trucks are always OP on the early maps, but then when you get about 2 or 3 maps in, when I say maps, I'm not talking about 4 maps like Michigan, I'm talking like Alaska. This might be not as good, and then the map after that it'll be even more, you know what I mean? it'll struggle even more. So we want to get to Russia quite early on because there's a scout vehicle in Russia that is basically the best scout vehicle on the map. It's basically an APC. It's pretty much anyway. But if we just drive up here, there should be some kind of mission. I just can't remember what it was. So right, so we need to go there. So we just need to go there. If we get stuck, it doesn't matter. Although it does help if you don't drive into a lamppost or a telegraph pole or an electrical pole, whatever that is. That looks like looks like a phone pole where I'm from. All our electrical cables are underground. Yes, you see over there? I knew there was something. There's a truck over there. We might be able to go and get that truck. We've got 9 minutes of what I would call video time left. We might be able to go and recover that truck today. I'm not saying we will be able to. I'm saying we might. Oh, where is it? There it is. Yeah, there's 2 missions over here. One, there's the delivery of that truck, or repair that truck and you get to keep it. And there's a scout mission, which is at them pumps there. Which basically tells you you've just got to drive around the map, go into the different areas. You'll have to forgive me here, guys. I'm making a meal out of this. This vehicle, the only thing I've got with it is it doesn't like to turn. Which, considering how good it is, you can live with it not being able to turn. I think I'm going the wrong way. I want to try and stay to that bit of land just over there. There's a little bit of not deep water, basically. There we go. So yeah, making a bit of a mountain out of this one, guys. The problem is I struggle to get through them trees with how bad the steering is on this truck. See what I mean? That's full lock and we're hardly even turning. It's not what I would call user-friendly. Right, so I now need to go forward again. This truck is horrible for turning. And I genuinely mean that. It is horrible for turning. So we're nearly there though. I'm making more of a meal out of it by reversing up to the truck, but I would rather reverse into the water than out of it. That's for sure. Okay. Deliver this to the farm. We should have time to do that, to be fair. See the wheel marks. We've got to be careful here, but I want to just get that blue one while we're here. A long way to come for no, to have to come back again. Are you for real? We literally missed it by like a millimeter. Yeah, we can deliver that to the farm. So if we've got a slightly longer episode now, not the end of the world. Right, come on. Let's go. Just gonna use that as a winch. Hey, I love it. Yes. I tell you one thing, I am so glad I put the snorkel on this thing. Look at that go. Look at it go. Speed and power. Well, there's no speed, but there's plenty of power. That's for sure. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Yes! Can we get up there? Right, so it is gonna let me get in there. Right, let's just pull that winch up. How close is that? That's pretty close. A little bit more, a little bit more. A little bit more on the winch. There we go. Right, now we need to try and make our way through. That's why I like the winch really close. So we don't have that happen. Got to be careful here, because otherwise we're going to end up smashing the gearbox to bits. Come on, there we go, there we go. We can get round there. We can get round there. Beautiful, beautiful. I knew there was a mission round there though. I knew there was. I just couldn't remember what it was. But I'm sure there's another one. Oh, I know there's a boggy water like that somewhere else on this map. So let's go and get this delivered. Come on. Now ideally we could have bought the flatbed and put this truck on the flatbed. That would have been a nice way of doing it, but I didn't think this would have a problem doing this, and as per usual I was right. This thing is an absolute beast. Apart from turning, it's horrible to turn. Yeah, we just got to go to the farm. Should be there in a couple of minutes really. Right, we'll try and stay on firmer ground just because it makes life easier. Nice. I'll tell you one thing, I think I've got a new favourite truck for now. I've got a new favourite Scout in that Defender, and I'm sure as hell got a new favourite truck in this. This thing is just awesome, except the steering. Right, so what's that then? Is that 4 jobs today? We went and got the Scout. I know it wasn't technically a job, but we went and got the Scout. So that's job 1. We've recovered the 1, 2... Yeah, we've done technically 4 jobs today. Just because this truck's making it look easy. This doesn't even really have decent mud tyres on. Wait till it gets proper mud tyres. It's going to be even easier. But like I say, as we progress through the different maps, it will get more difficult. Okay. That was weird. Engine just turned off. We did give it a bit of a thump though. It might need a bit of a repair, but we won't need to repair it because once we've delivered this, it'll be fine once we get to the farm and we take this back to the garage. But there we go. That is another mission down, or another little job. A little bit of XP. Now before we jump off, we will just double check what upgrades we can get for this truck. We will just see what we can afford. And there we go. Man, I love this thing. I genuinely love this thing. Front side. We don't need a visor cap. We've got that, and we've got lights. That bumper looks pretty cool. Can't get that though. Level 21. We don't really need horns. We don't need any of this That literally makes no difference. There's no rims. I can't even see what that adds, to be honest. Right, so customization, engines. We don't technically have enough money to buy an engine just yet. I don't feel like we need one just yet. Level 30, so we can't get to them. We can't get to them. We've got that. We've already got that. Right, so frame add-ons is what we're looking for then. So that's what we put on. That carries 3. Fuel tank. That'll be a good one to go. We might use that tomorrow. We might buy that. £5,300. We might use that when we go and recover that trailer, and it means we don't have to stop for fuel. Short login, that's pretty good. Oh, we can only do short logs with this truck. I'm just looking now. We can only do we've got a big crane. We've got a little crane for logs. Got a flatbed, which we could have put that car on. Service repair, short login. We can't do medium or long logs with this truck. Now that is interesting. Didn't know that. So yeah, that's gonna make things a little bit more interesting because we can only do short logs. But what we can do, we can now look at any jobs we do with short logs. So there is going to be some to do sometime soon. Look, deliver long logs, medium, medium, long, medium, long, medium, 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 long, long. Are you for real? All that and there's not a single short mission. But yeah, tomorrow we will do, I'd say tomorrow, no it won't be tomorrow now, will it? It's Sunday. I'm trying to think when my episodes are. Next week guys, we will go for this stuck trailer here, and we will try and, I'll tell you what we might do actually. We might use this truck and go and get that scout. Now ideally it would be better to get that scout with a scout, but there's a big ass truck here stuck. If we go north and recover that flatbed and get that Chevy truck out of the water. Now, we don't have to deliver the Chevy truck, but if we can get it out of the water, we can maybe use a different truck to go rescue it, basically. I could do with driving and unlocking that mission, but we'll just do it in the next one. Hopefully, though, guys, you have enjoyed this episode. We have done quite a lot in it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.